Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Play Games, and welcome to another episode of our Let's Build a City series here on the Minecraft world, where we are working on the mall. This is part 3, and I'm pretty excited to get going here today. I have done a little bit of work, not too much, but I've done a little bit of work on the inside here, which I wanted to just kind of show off. Basically all I've done is I've laid out where each one of the stores is going to come to on the inside of the mall, which gives us this really cool little hallway feel. This I decided to make a main entrance for, at least right now. It'd be a good spot for a Christmas tree, maybe when the season comes around again. Or just some sort of decorative things and maybe a couple little stores in the middle. However, we have all the stores laid out here, a couple on either side. This is the food court area, which I just briefly started laying out as well. Not sure about this design yet, but we'll see. But yeah, we have a couple little cool restaurants in here. This is one of the big anchor stores, as well as one down there and the Best Buy. And then in addition to those, we have what's going to be the Apple store. I think this is going to be like a toy store. And then we have some form of nice restaurant that will go in here, I'm sure, as well. So that's basically the design for the mall. They're all laid out. So our goal today is basically going to be designing storefronts. We're going to go up on every single one of these and build them up, to their height that they're supposed to be at, and then we'll design a little storefront for them. I'm going to go ahead off camera after that and put some sort of roof over the stores and into the mall. And then once that's finished, we can come back for part 4, I suppose, and start working on some insides. I probably won't do an inside of every store on camera, but we'll do a couple of them, and I think it'll work out pretty good. So that's kind of the plan. We'll see if we can get or what we can get done today. I hope that we can get all the sides of the stores done, and then we can move on to doing some of the other stuff like the roof and the interiors. So first up is going to be the Best Buy, and we're just going to go ahead here and actually grab the entirety of this wall, and then we're just going to go ahead and paste it right over here, and I believe this should work. No, we actually got to raise it up by 1, so let's do that. One issue that we do run into here on the inside of the mall is I want all the floors to be level, so this kind of blue thing or blue streak that we have along the base of it here, this has to actually not be the floor level. The floor level has to be what we're actually standing on right now, I believe, to make everything even. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do that. However, we can do like a nice little logo piece right here, just like so. Then we'll go and follow that simple design over here as well. And I don't know, it adds a little bit detail to the wall. It is a little bit much in my opinion, but we're going to do it anyway with these whole white and yellow stripes. Let's go white concrete, and then we'll go up here and do the yellow. Essentially, this is what we're doing today. However, I do want to go ahead and make a couple more intricate designs for a lot of these little stores, so we'll see what we can do. But that's going to work out pretty well. Now we're just going to need a front entrance at some point, so maybe what is this? Something like this should do just fine for the entryway into the store. So we're just going to open it up like that, and then I might do a little bit more detail on the outside here, but for the most part, that's kind of what we're looking for. That's not bad at all. And maybe do like a little, like, I don't know, what could we do? Like a little awning here, just to signify the entrance of the store. I think that works pretty well there. This store over here is going to be 2 stories high. We're just going to be following a white concrete theme for now, and I think we might add a little bit of detail here on the inside in terms of more of the slabs that we use on the outside. Not exactly sure, but let's get this wall up at least. There we go. So we got the walls up there for this store. This side we're going to leave for right now, this entrance. But yeah, this is going to work pretty well, I think. If we have 3 down there, we're going to want maybe a 5 block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we want the bigger one to be on the bottom. So maybe we have a 5 block up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like that actually quite a bit. Or we could split the difference and make them both 6, I believe. Why don't we do that? We'll make both the floors the exact same height. That's our floor layout for the inside here. However, what we want to do now out here, because this is pretty plain, we're going to do like maybe a corner entrance. So something like this will work just fine. And then maybe we'll do one more section of it right here. Then we'll go over here and do the exact same thing in this corner. And this will give a nice little entryway into the store. Right, and now what I'm thinking is instead of following the same traditional pattern that we were doing before, I'm thinking that we do something a little bit more fancy and fun here. Maybe something like this, and doing something, oh, you know what, let's not actually do that like that. Let's keep going up. There we go, something like that is kind of cool, and then we'll go around the corner here and continue it going up, and then I'll start one from the other side. And this should be just a nice little addition here to the inside. And this line may even continue outside, but that's actually really cool. I like how that turned out. Now on this side, we need to do actually, no, maybe I'll start from the door here. So we do this. I don't know, I just like the design aesthetic of this whole thing, if you will. We'll go something like that, and then go up. I feel like that's a cool look, honestly. I like that. And we might add, again, a little bit more stuff here just to make the store look more fancy and cool. But This is a nice touch for sure. Cool. So we could even do like some little like I don't know, some design things like this maybe. I don't know. You know what? I'm not really sure what I'm doing anymore. But I think I like that. We need something on the outside here though, some sort of like pillar or something. Maybe this. This could secure the whole thing and make it look kind of cool. I definitely like that actually. That's pretty cool there. And well, that might just be enough. Maybe we do one more of those like so. Oh, you know what? Did I start this one the wrong way? I did sort of. Are they off center? No, they're all four. Oh, no, that's good. That's the right way, actually. Something like that. You know what? This store is going to need a little bit more work. I'm going to leave it as of right now and come up with some designs, you know, off camera or whatever, and we'll see what we can figure out. But I'm not sure about this completely. It's a good start, maybe, but it's going to need some more work. Let's move on. This store right here is probably going to be some sort of like men's fashion store, maybe like a suit store. So let's keep this with glass on the outside, and then we'll do a little entryway right here. So let's do a glass display window right here. This is just going to be a basic kind of square store. It's going to be this high, and then we're going to be going like this. And I'll go and actually work on the rest of these walls and stuff off camera. Those are just basic fill commands. Don't want to bore you with those. But we will just do the fronts of them here because they're a little bit more interesting. We're going to need some sea lanterns probably for this one. There you go. I feel like that's a cool little touch to that store. This one we want to be maybe a little bit more fancy in a way. We'll go like this, and then we'll do some sort of signage. Actually, it's one lower. Maybe we'll do that on this one, but this one could just be like this. And I believe it goes one more up. In fact, if we lower this again, something like this, and then we could add in some little bits of white concrete here on the outside. We could do some glass. Trying to add a bunch of little banners and stuff, make things interesting. This could do like a little stair thing here. Something like that, though. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This one we're going to do some sort of sign for. We'll have a big middle entrance right here, and then we'll come up like so. If we use maybe light blue, would that be kind of cool? I think this might kind of work. And then we'll do something like this, or how about this? And then we'll add the white in there. And in fact, we'll just do the rest of the whole thing white. Maybe that's some sort of logo. I might actually go ahead and make some banners too with some letters on them just to kind of demonstrate that. But this looks pretty decent. Maybe some glass pane stuff on the side. I'm not sure, but that's interesting. I'm again thinking that's maybe like a perfume shop or something like that. Anyway, let's move on with this one. This one definitely feels like more of a formal store. I think we're going to get some wood going on in here. In fact, why are we just using wool? Forget the gray concrete or gray whatever the heck it is. Let's use some wood. What am I doing, you might be wondering? I'm not really sure. I'm building a forest of some sorts, and I'm thinking it's going to be kind of cool. What I'll maybe do is open this one up like this. And we'll do something like this. Yeah, that looks all right. And then what we'll do is we'll grab some leaves, and we'll fill the entire thing in with some leaves. Kind of thing. Why is there all grass in the front and it's kind of like weird? That's a great question. Maybe it's some sort of like really fancy weird store with like a desert in it. I don't know. But that's kind of looking at least more interesting than what we had going on so far. We'll add some vines. Maybe it's like an escape room place or something like that. I'm not even sure, but this could be really cool. Let's go ahead here and add some vines. Give me some props for a little bit of creativity. I think that's about all I deserve here, but still, I don't know. This should work okay. Sure. It looks all right. Yeah, we'll go with that. We can get some vines going out here too, can't we? Okay, we'll come back again. That might be one that we had to work on because I'm not sure again about that one. Oh boy, this is always interesting, isn't it? Moving on, we got this crazy one right here. We're gonna add this glass pattern back in and follow that over on this side. Apparently, I'm not very good at building stores. I'm not sure. You know, to be honest, I thought they were gonna turn out a little bit more interesting, but now that I look back at these all feel like they need work. That one's good. That one's okay. This one, I don't know what happened, and then this one's really bad. So, and then there's this. I don't know. I thought this was going to be a lot easier than I kind of went in here. I probably should have looked up some designs and been a little bit more prepared, to be honest. I was just like, yeah, easy. You know, we'll just throw up a couple walls, add a couple windows, maybe a little bit of awnings, and that's how you make stores, right? But quite frankly, this is quite a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I guess usually you have a lot of big displays and advertisements in malls, right? Lots of big signs. So maybe something that we should do is go back and replace. Well, I mean, we tried some signs, but maybe do some of those big walls like the one back here with some posters or something like that. And then we'll go and maybe add some more little designs like that. I'm just, you know, honestly, I'm not in malls enough to be able to decide like what stores should look like or whatever, or to know what they should look like. Yeah, I just don't spend enough time in them. This is kind of interesting one. This feels like a dental office, but you know, at the same time, it could be like a cool H&M clothing store, or whatever that clothing store is called. I believe that's what. Yeah. Boy, I'm not qualified to make a mall. No, we'll just keep going here. I'm not sure what this store would be either, but maybe this is a bookstore. Again, I'm gonna have to watch all these back to just figure out what everything was. But anyway, I feel good about this one. That looks pretty cool. And then we could have like a little upstairs reading area or something here. I don't even know what people put in bookstores these days. Would there be a bookstore in a mall still? Do they still have bookstores? That one looks not half bad. Okay, that one turned out good. Maybe a little bit of spruce on the top. Maybe not using the stairs, using the slabs instead. That's what we'll do. All right, we'll move on now to this one. Again, not really sure what we're gonna do. Maybe a big window display here at some point. We'll do one maybe along here, and then we'll do this. I'm not gonna fill in the window display. Well, I guess we should, but that'll be it right there. All right, we'll leave this up here for a big sign. What's this store gonna be? I'm not even sure. Probably a clothing store, I guess, right? Like malls have a lot of clothing stores, right? I think that'd be a good idea for that store. But yeah, we'll do a big sign up there and it'll be cool. This is always fun. What should we do for this? Let's do just like a little splitsy in the log Z here. And then we'll go ahead and add some more of this terracotta. And then what we'll do is we'll add 2 entrance doors right there, as you may have guessed. And then we will, I'm not really sure what else we're going to do. We'll probably do some big banners or advertisements in this area up here. But yeah, this should work. Looking back though, this is not gonna be a bad mall, I don't think. This is half interesting. Kind of some weird colors going on so far, but still, I think this might work. Yeah, no worries, we're gonna make this work. Let's fill this in up here with the green terracotta, and I might go ahead and do some posters, even just paintings and stuff on top there with some banners and some signs, and I'm sure we can do something. Not just regular terracotta, let's just do green terracotta, keep beautiful. Half of this top will probably be outside, depending on where I put the roof. Food court, you know what, we're going to leave alone for today because we actually don't have that much time left in today's episode. And what do I want to do for this one? We could go there for sure. And then we'll go out here. And then what we'll do is we'll bring this up. This is the Apple store, by the way, that we're going to be doing. So it's got to be good. That's what that means. So what we'll do is maybe we'll bring this out to here, and that will be the interior roof. What do I feel like we would see at an Apple store in a mall? I feel like we'd see like a bump out area here that would like come out and like show their logo. In fact, who was it that I saw that had an Apple store the other day that had a really good logo? Was that in a tour, or is that just me making things up, or I'm not even sure. Maybe we'll leave this all open. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm liking this. Black stained glass. Heck yeah. And then maybe like, okay, wait, that kind of ruined it. Maybe we just leave that open and then we do like a black concrete. Yes, that's probably what we need. That's not bad. That feels pretty good. I'm going to look at some more pictures of them though and see what we need to do. But if we technically just go ahead and do this, do that over here as well, and then we have this nice big entryway, which I feel like is pretty realistic as well. Or maybe we do bigger windows. There we go. We'll have those as 2 big windows and then entryway right there. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that one. This one's gonna be pretty straightforward as well. Just some fun colors. Maybe the red and the purple. It's a toy store, right? So we'll get some fun stuff going on here. Round of applause for that one. This is the best one here. Oh boy. We'll do a couple windows maybe. I'm not even sure. Those, you know what, those look really bad. Let's just get rid of them right now. I mean, what am I thinking sometimes? Red and, or not red, orange and purple? Like what the heck? Actually, it is technically called red. End stone. Yeah, that makes for a good looking toy factory. Oh boy. What would make this good? I feel like we need something that's like really, how about red and, oh, you know what we need? Red and white. That's like, or I guess that's like candy stores, but still, this is going to work. Oh yes, I actually really like this. That is a toy store. Or maybe a candy store. It could be a candy store too. Whatever works. This place is weird. We're going to have to work on that one as well. And then this is totally unfinished. But we do have a couple good storefronts. I really like that one. That one's good. This one will work. We'll work with that. This one's good. Really like that one. This one needs some help. But then if we come down here, again, still feeling pretty good about that one. This one definitely needs a lot of help. That one is not going to stay like that. This one definitely needs a lot of help. I like this one. This one's good. Best Buy works. This one needs some help. But I feel like we've been pretty accomplished here today in finishing all these fronts of the stores. And now we're ready to really move on to, oh boy, to the roof. That's what my plan is. So I'm going to try to fix a couple of the ones that we didn't like. And then this one's good too. I like this one. I mean, it's pretty basic, but we will do some fun stuff with it. Yeah, I'm going to go on and do a roof. And hopefully next episode, I'll see you guys back and we can do some interiors. And this is going to be interesting. But yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to end it there. But yeah, we'll see you guys all in the next video.